Hey everybody, it's Dr. Mike. As you're sitting there wobbling or doing the neck traction over here, I just want to take a minute and tell you guys you're doing a phenomenal job with your health. And it's just great to be here seeing people. We have people coming off of medications, people losing a bunch of weight, people doing activities and hobbies that they've never been able to do for a long time. And it's just great to see the transformations that we see in here by you guys living the 5 essentials and learning a lifestyle that not only will make you feel better now, but it will allow you to live a healthy lifestyle for the rest of your life. And it's so empowering to know that you're going to avoid sickness and disease and give your body the best chance to reach your full God-given potential. And it's such a valuable thing. And we know that in here, but outside of this office, outside of understanding the 5 essentials and how the body works, it's pretty scary. We have 1 out of 2 Americans are taking a daily medication, and that includes kids. It's very scary. There's 25 million people in America right now that have diabetes, and over 70 million people in the U.S. take a mind-altering medication. And so outside of this office, outside of Maximized Living, the problem is people just don't know what to do with their health. And a lot of times they get scared, and the only thing they know to do is to take a medication. And so what I would like to do is help you help other people in this community. We're a mission-based office, and we just love seeing people transform their life and their health and get off of medications and just do phenomenal. And we want to help you help other people in this community. So what we've done is we've shared one of the stories you're gonna hear in just a minute with how you reaching out to somebody can have an effect on their life.
Hi, my name is Scott Albano, and I'm here to share with you how I introduced Brandon Shran to Maximize Living, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the importance of sharing with people Maximize Living in its entirety. Brandon and I are friends and have been friends, and we networked together, and we were having lunch, and he shared with me that he had had some back pain and a couple other issues, and I shared with him about the effects that Maximize Living and Dr. Mike in his office has had on me and my family. And I am 9 months plus at Maximize Living, and I've had some substantial changes. And well, when I shared with Brandon the changes and the effects it's had on me and my life, not only the eating habits in the house, and but really the education that I got from Maximize Living over the body in its entirety, and staying away from pills and medicine, the easy fixes. Brandon was kind of, I could tell he was interested, and it just so happened that there was a dinner, one of his community dinners, to share about Maximize Living and what it's all about. And Brandon came back just a few weeks ago, and he told me the overall effect that it's had on him and his family. His whole family comes now. By him coming to me and telling me this, and me realizing the effects it's had on he and his family, it makes you feel good. It really makes you feel like you made a difference. And I know.
All right, hello, my name is Brandon Shran, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about my story. I was invited by a friend of mine after he heard I was having some back pain and some muscle problems in my upper back. He invited me to the community dinner to learn a little bit more about the practice and how it could help me out. I was blown away by the impact of what I learned and all of the connections in the body, and how it was much deeper than simply just a backache and some muscle issues. I learned a tremendous amount about how the nerves in the body have an effect on everything, and the connections between the nerves and the pains that I was having. I learned a lot more about the nutrition and the effects of my nutrition on the back pains that I was having. And after living the lifestyle for a couple of weeks, the impacts on my daily attitude, the way I felt every day, and just my overall lifestyle changed tremendously. When I first started experiencing my back pain, I was asking a lot of individuals if they had any suggestions on where to go or what to do. And Scott was the first one who introduced me to Borgett Family Chiropractic and told me I needed to come to the community dinner that happened to be the next night and learn a little bit more. what I learned was a tremendous impact on my life. And since then, I've made it a point to try to reach out to my friends and family who have had similar issues or had similar complaints, and invited them to the dinner as well. After being introduced to Dr. Mike and spending several weeks getting adjustments and learning more about the nutritional aspect and basically living the maximized living lifestyle, I brought my wife and children in to be checked out, and actually all of them have begun living the lifestyle as well. And the impact has been incredible on our family. Everybody, the energy levels and the moods of everyone has changed significantly. We were talking yesterday how we've gone through several weeks now without anyone in our household being sick. And it's just been an incredible change for us all. I would encourage anyone who's got a family to reach out to Dr. Mike as well. The ability that my kids now have at 9 and 10 years old to recognize what to eat, how to exercise, and just the overall healthy living aspect has been wonderful. So what's holding you back? What's keeping you from reaching out to your friends and your family members and coworkers and sharing your story with them? It's as simple as that. Just share your story. Let them know how maximized living has affected your life or affected your other family members' lives, and just share. I think to what would have happened had Scott not shared his story with me and encouraged me to visit the dinner, and I probably would have gone to another chiropractor who would have simply given me a quick adjustment and sent me out the door, and I'd be back 2 months later with the same issues that I had to begin with. So just share your story. Reach out, talk to the people who were around you, or your family members or coworkers, and let them know how your life has changed.
These community dinners are just a great opportunity to share with the people you love, your family, your friends, these things that you've learned and that I've learned, that really have a life-changing effect on our bodies and on our lifestyle. And I just can't, it's such an empowering thing, and I can't stress enough, you really can change the life of other people by introducing them to maximized living. So I strongly encourage you, if you know somebody if you know anybody, invite them to the community dinner and tell them about maximized living.